Yo, what's going on? Deltanian here, and today we're taking a look at a Pokemon that kind of fell off in usage, which I think is pretty weird because it hasn't gotten any worse, and it does pretty good until a lot of the meta Pokemon. And you already clicked on the video, so you know who it is. It is Pikachu. Um, we have this deck here, which is Raichu, Pikachu, and Electabuzz. These decks are not the best Pikachu decks. I just wanted to show where Pikachu is at right now with the new cards that it got. Pikachu honestly got the weakest cards for its typings. Charizard also didn't really get much, but Charizard's in a better spot because it just one-shots everything, which is a very important thing to be able to do. This is the Dedenne and Garvantula deck. All the cards that Pikachu got kind of didn't really help it. I feel the same with Charizard, but at least Charizard got things like Leaf and Chatot in some cases, which could help the deck flow better. Whereas Pikachu just kind of got new Pokemon that didn't really help what it wants to do. But yeah, that's enough of me yapping. Let's see if Pikachu could put in the works though. Alright, first deck here is going to be Raichu. Let's see if Raichu can cook for us. Going second is pretty good. And we're fighting some sort of fire deck. We could go Pikachu and get 30 damage. Or we could just set up our Pikachu and actually get 90 damage. Which I think is what we want to do since we have a full bench. Let's not even play. Especially if this is a Moltres deck. It's actually Ponyta. Interesting. Can Ponyta one-shot me? No. Not even if they get Rapidash. They can only do 70, so we're good. We are good here. Professor Research doesn't mean anything to me. Let's see what they got going on. Okay. When we get Electabuzz, let's see what else we pull, but that might be just what we need. Yeah, I'll just put Electabuzz down. Why not? The nice thing about Pikachu decks is, honestly, with a lot of them, you don't really have to worry about evolving. I mean, it's nice, but it's not really a big deal. And we're just gonna build up Pikachu now. We can start blasting for 90, which is pretty strong. It's basically their strongest attacker, which is Ninetales. Obviously, Ninetales can do 120, but you didn't need to evolve. You only have 90 HP yourself, so kind of scary. Now, obviously, a Ninetales could one-shot my Pikachu here. If they have the new Ponyta, that also could one-shot me. Doesn't actually matter who we put in the front here, because we have X speed, luckily. So we just retreat anything in attack. If anything, this is better because now there's no chip on Pika. Oh wait, maybe no X speed. We'll see. Sabrina, Surge, X speed. Nope, we get X speed again. And depending on what happens, we might even just Surge a Raichu if we get Raichu here. They do get heads as well. Could be good here after this turn to just do it and get some chip if they send in Ponyta and they don't evolve it. Or maybe they just forfeit. A lot of people forfeit when you have what you need here, which we do. Let's just take the KO on Ponyta and see what they do here. Pretty nice for us. Obviously they're gonna send in the Ponyta. Let's see what happens though. They'd forfeit. I thought so. Pika is on top still. Now this is a deck I feel a lot less confident in, which is Pikachu, Dedenne. Yeah, we'll just go for Voltorb since our opponent here is running water. So we'll take the easy 40 into 70, which is very strong for us here. And the Denne's not bad either. I could do 30 damage for 1 energy. Not bad. With the chance to paralyze. They have Starmie. Okay. And Articuno. Okay. Doesn't matter to me what they do. They can switch. This is better for me if anything. Because we're going to KO that Articuno very quickly. Or Staryu, okay. I don't mind that. There's a Pokeball. Hopefully we could grab like a Pikachu or something. There's Joltik. I wonder if we build up Pikachu. If we get Pikachu, I guess we do build it up, right? We get Garvantula. I don't think we build up Garvantula though. I think we do Pikachu. I think that makes the most sense. Because we're just gonna blast them. As cute as Garvantula is, it's not really the most important thing for this deck. If they get heads, they could... Oh. Well, I guess they did not get heads. Pikachu is still on top. Well, I think that kind of answers where Pikachu went. The answer is nowhere. People just stopped playing it. Pika is still broken. Which, honestly, who's even surprised? We have a bad start here, but we'll see how we could do. Ooh, Drud. Interesting. We have been going second a lot, though, which is very good for us. I don't believe this deck has Giovanni, though, which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. We can't one-shot this Drud even if we wanted to with Pika. And we have this Raichu, so we can't one-shot it with that. But we would get chip damage onto Ghastly. Interesting. I have not seen a Drud Ghastly deck yet. Probably for good reason. There's Surge, there's Pika. We'll just put Pika down, and we'll put the energy on... It doesn't actually matter, because we're not going to attack. Maybe Electabuzz, just in case. We can attack with Electabuzz next turn, and then evolve into Raichu, put Surge down, and attack. That would be pretty good. Oh, but they already got Haunter. This could end up being bad for us. We are not putting down that Electabuzz, I can tell you that. And let's X-Speed into Electabuzz now. Now, the main problem is if I don't get my other X-Speed, Electabuzz does get kind of trapped out here, but I also don't mind just attacking Haunter twice here. If they don't have Gengar, they're kind of cooked. And if they do have Gengar, that's kind of insane that they just got it like that. Maybe with Mythical Slab, that could be reasonable, I guess. Please tell me that's not Gengar in their hand. Come on. They're thinking, so maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Hopefully we get X-Speed next turn. Then we can just have Raichu do something for once. I feel like every time I've used Raichu, I haven't really needed it. But it is nice to do that chip damage to the back. Okay, they got Ghastly. Well, goodbye Haunter, obviously. Ooh, they're retreating. I don't think you know how Electabuzz works. I don't have to attack the bench. Or maybe they're just going for the 50 flip. I mean, I guess it's the most damage you could do. But they don't get it. Okay. And we could just start building up a Zapdos, I guess. We're saving a spot for Pika because we want Pika, obviously. Here, Haunter, hold this. Electabuzz is pretty good here, honestly. I think Electabuzz is honestly one of the sleeper good cards that came out of this set. And Pikachu decks really appreciate this card. That's my thoughts on this. And if he doesn't evolve, we can just KO with Raichu next turn. There's Mew. Interesting. So they really want to build up Gengar, huh? Ooh, wrong play. My Raichu is going to cook you. And yeah, we have to waste an energy here, but that's fine. Raichu. Surge. And put the energy here. Here we go. We get some free chip on the Pokemon in the back. Not bad. And Pikachu is honestly very healthy. 120 HP. Pretty good for stage 1. Especially a non-EX. That's what we like to see. They're researching. Let's see. We KO'd both of their Gengars, so it's gonna be a weird situation for my opponent here. I'm surprised they haven't forfeited, honestly. Okay. Okay, so we gotta win here, basically. We gotta win here. We just put Pikachu down, we put an energy. And we just attack. I don't see why not. Mew can only do 60 at most. There you go. If anything, I should have just been BM and put Pikachu out in front. Because then they wouldn't have been able to do anything. That's assuming they even have a leaf this turn, though. They do. I could have just put Pika in front and then they would have done no damage at all. And then that would have been funny. But we'll let them get their 60. I just send them Pikachu and do 90, so it doesn't make a difference to me. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh my gosh. Anyways, pop a leaf. Let's save that energy, right? And that's why Leaf's in the deck, because Raichu, unlike most electric Pokemon, actually has a 2 retreat cost, which is an interesting decision. But it doesn't matter here. Goodbye, Mew. Bye-bye. Alright, Pikachu is kind of cooking still. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Pikachu is hanging in there. Alright, now we're back on Garvantula. Let's see what we can have happen. We've been going second every game, which is very good for electric. And we got a crazy lineup if they don't red card us. Is this a Gyarados deck? It is. This is interesting in the fact that I wish I had Electabuzz right about now. But we don't. We do have Giovanni in this deck though, so things could go bad for my opponent. Electrode, not really gonna be the best here. Pokeball, Dedenne. Dedenne is really not good here. We got Pokeball, Voltorb. We'll put down Voltorb. And we have Professor Research, so we had a really good hand. I can't say anything. I'm just not sure what we do to win here. I guess... do we save a slot for Garvantula? I don't know. We don't want the Dedenne, so I guess we do for now. And they could red card us if they want. We just switch Voltorb. Because we have Electrode. They got Gyarados already. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. We got double Dedenne. And I guess we do gotta put down Dedenne because we do want to get the KO here. We do want that KO here. They're not gonna send in Gyarados, obviously. Here we go. Now we basically have to decide how can we beat a Gyarados. That is the question. How can we beat Gyarados with Pikachu? Can we even? I don't know that we can. How do you do it? I'm not even being sarcastic. I just don't recognize how we can beat Gyarados here. Sabrina would be nice, but we didn't get that. I think Pikachu as an attacker is obviously the way, but I guess the Dedenne is gonna have to come in clutch, right? We're gonna have to Dedenne chip it. There's Druddigon. It's gonna do its damage. Obviously Gyarados is building up here. That's fine. Garvantula's here. We're not gonna attack here. We're gonna retreat. I don't want them getting 2 points here because the Dedenne most likely will get KO'd here. We're just gonna put an energy into Voltorb. And let's just see what my opponent does here. Do they leave? What do they do? I guess they really have no reason to leave. They do. Okay. So we just need the Dene to cook. That's it. The Dene, we need you to cook for us. Or do we? We do. If we had Voltorb on the bench, then maybe we wouldn't have needed the Dene to cook. But we do need the Dene to cook. That's just the way it is. But you know what? I believe in our young lad here. We're gonna put down a second Dedenne, just in case they decide to Sabrina. We do not want to get them 2 prize points. Dedenne, we need heads. We need heads, Dedenne. Please. Thank you, Dedenne. You did good, kid. Is that enough, though? We do 30. They're gonna be at a bad point for us. We need heads again, weirdly enough. I think we needed 2 more heads to be able to win with the Dene. And honestly, I don't know that that is realistic to have happen. We just put the energy on Pika, I don't know. We're just trying to do as much damage as possible to get it at 110 HP. That's what we need. The Dene goat. Come on, Dedenne. No, Dedenne! Okay, well, we have one more chance with the Dedenne here. We have one more chance with the Dedenne. Come on. This Dedenne needs to clutch up. They're thinking. They're pondering. Okay, they KO. We just need to get heads. That's it. Come on. 1 heads is not that hard, right? Come on. Obviously, if they have another potion, I think they're fine as well. We do not want to Sabrina them right now. We just need heads. That's it. Heads. Heads, 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 heads. There we go. Now something has to happen. If they potion, they could win. Please don't have potion. Don't have them have potion game. Yes! The Dene clutched! Let's go. Alright, the Dene cooked for us last game. It came in when we needed it. We've been going second every single game, by the way. That is not a normal occurrence. Psychic type decks do typically run red card, but I don't know that I want 2 Zapdos down right now. So I'm gonna greed. They got Jinx. Interesting. Going second here is actually very good for us because we can smack them for 90 before they get to attack us. Whereas otherwise, they would have been able to smack us while we had 1 energy, which would have been annoying. This is probably a Mewtwo deck, but it could be something else. We'll just have to see. It's obviously greedy for me not to put down this Zapdos here, but I would really prefer not to have to do that. Obviously, if we get red carded, we get punished pretty hard here. I wonder if they even put the energy in the Jinx. Probably not, but maybe they greed. You never know. They have Kirlia already, which is interesting. They do have the red card, which I did say they could have, and I got greedy, so... Oh, well, it didn't matter. We got 2 Pokeballs. Nice try, bud. Nice try. They did get a Psychic Pokemon. Let's see what it was. If they don't play it, it's probably Gardevoir. If they do, it's probably Mew or Mewtwo. Or another Kirlia. It's Mewtwo. Okay. I think we can outpace Mewtwo right now. I think so. There's 1 basic, that's Pikachu, that's nice, and Electabuzz would be great. Just to have variety on the bench. Okay, Pikachu is also good. We can start building that up for when our Pikachu goes down, if it goes down. Anyways, Jinx is gone for sure. If they have Gardevoir, they still can't hit us for 150 next turn, which is fine. For us, I'd prefer if they didn't have Gardevoir yet, but Beggars can't be choosers, so we'll see what happens here. We'll just have to see what happens here. What do they got? What do they got in the tank? Don't look at this guy's name. I just looked at it myself. Do they have Gardevoir? The Glyph is here to play. Mewtwo hits this with the Psychic Sphere. I mean, we have no reason not to just do what we do. Is Raichu even worth it here? Potentially. They get 1 point. Maybe. Why not? Why not? It's different. Here we go. Maybe it was a bad idea. We'll have to see. We shall see. I don't know. I just wanted to use Raichu, to be honest. There was no reason to do that. There was no reason to do that, but I wanted to. If they don't have Gardevoir here, I think we're fine that we did that. If they do, things get a little sticky. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. We just put the energy on Pika. And we're good. And we just Giga Shock again. When they KO us, we could just switch in Pika, and they're done. And now they're all in Pika range, which they already were, but now they're even more in Pika range. Do they have Gardevoir? I don't think it matters, but Raichu put in that work. Goodbye, Raichu. You did good, kid. I don't think there's anything they could do here. Even if they Sabrina, we just slap in a Zapdos. Why not? You gonna forfeit, bud? Or are you just thinking? What's going on? There we go. Alright, I think that's where we'll end it off. We had a lot of battles in this video, which is more than usual. We just kind of cooked with Pikachu. If you're wondering if Pikachu is still good, yeah, as you saw, I mean, we didn't lose, and we just cooked everybody. Pikachu was very good. The new cards don't really help it that much, but you can run them. And if you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Delta Neon out. Peace.